In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 1 million MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. Now, I do understand nowadays that is a lot of MT to be spending on one specific squad. So if you guys want to go check out my other team builders I did earlier this week, where I went over like a 250,000 MT squad builder, 100,000, and then just posted yesterday 500,000 MT squad builder. If you guys are looking for the best possible team for just a little bit cheaper of a price tag, but if you guys want to see what is the best possible team for 1 million MT, I'll be showing you guys what that looks like in this video. And honestly, it's one of the best teams in the game, and it's a very good squad you can build for 1 million MT. So at the starting point guard position, we are going to be going for Galaxy Ben Simmons, who I do believe is still the best point guard in the game. Him and Magic is definitely a very close debate, but I think Ben Simmons is just a little bit better. He's so elite at the point guard position with a 6'11". He's 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, to have that at point guard is just so glitchy at this point in the year, and he can actually shoot the three ball with a 65 rating. So I mean, it's not like he can't shoot threes. He actually does have a pretty solid jump shot as well. And if you were to give him some shooting badges like catch and shoot, you know, Claymore, Green Machine, maybe a blinders, guard up, he can definitely knock down threes at a pretty high level. And then the defense he provides you is super valuable. He's got a 90 block, 94 steal, 94 lateral quickness, 89 perimeter, 86 interior defense. I mean, just all around, Ben Simmons going to be super valuable at the point guard position, also being really good at going to the rim with a 95 driving dunk, 88 vertical, and a super fast card for being 6'11". He's got 95 speed and 95 acceleration. So for about 200 to 250,000 MT, Ben Simmons is going to be our starting point guard. And then next to him at the starting shooting guard spot is going to be Galaxy Vince Carter, who you could make an argument is still the best shooting guard in the game. So far, in a lot of people's minds, this could be the best backcourt in my team, and this is going to be on only a million MT squad builder. So to have this in our backcourt on the starting lineup is going to be super nice to have. I mean, Vince Carter is such an elite shooting guard. He's 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, if you take a look at how good this card is on the offensive end, like he's got a 98 driving dunk, 98 vertical. So obviously it's Vince Carter, going to be an amazing slasher and really good at going to the basket. He's also super fast with 97 speed, 97 acceleration. Vince animations wise is actually super elite as well. He's got the Kyle Kuzma base, which if you guys don't know is one of the better bases in my team right now, especially on quick timing. And then he's also got some amazing dribble sigs, especially for your shooting guard with the MJ dribble style, De'Aaron Fox size up, and the John Wall escape. So I mean, all around, the only big flaw with this Vince Carter you could say is the fact that he doesn't have the normal leaner, and maybe he could be a little bit better on the defensive side of things. But honestly, if he's next to Ben Simmons, the defense doesn't really matter because Ben is going to bring us that height, the wingspan, and the defense as well. So Vince is definitely going to be our main ball handler. I mean, alongside Scottie Pippen though, he's going to give us another just a really good defender to pair alongside Vince Carter. Like, Vince is definitely going to be our main ball handler, but like Ben and Pippen can still score the ball at a very high level, but what they bring to us is going to be that defense. I think Vince goes for about 175,000 MT, maybe a little bit cheaper. His price has been fluctuating a lot over the past week or two. Like, sometimes I see him for like 125, 150, and then sometimes I see him for like 175 and maybe 200,000 MT. But Scottie Pippen is going to be such a good small 46'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, just such a good defender. He's got a 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter, and a 91 interior defense. So all around, still going to be one of the best on-ball defenders in my team. And then even offensively, he's not that bad of a card. Like I said, he's got a 95 driving dunk, 94 vertical, 94 speed, 92 three ball, has a great jump shot. I mean, if you guys use his card all the way back in season 1, that level 40 pink diamond card, his jump shot was so amazing and very easy to green. So all around, for about 150,000 MT or less, like maybe 125, which is going to be really good value. He's an amazing small forward, especially alongside Vince Carter and Ben Simmons as well. And then at our starting power forward position, you can make an argument this is a top 3 power forward in the game, and I would say for a lot of people they would agree. I mean, Nikola Jokic is a top 3 power forward, probably behind KG and Giannis. The next best power forward is going to be Nikola Jokic. He is so elite for under 150,000 MT, 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. And he is going to bring us some really good offense as well. Next to guys like Pippen and Ben Simmons, I'm not really too worried about his defense. We already have a really good defensive lineup, so he's just going to be so fast for a power forward, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, obviously amazing jump shot, amazing three ball rating, and an amazing jump shot, 95 three ball, 96 mid range, has a great release on quick timing, can even move really well for your power forward, having the MJ dribble style and the Kobe Bryant escape, having Hall of Fame Agent 3, catch and shoot, corner specialist, dead eye, limitless range, like he can handle the ball really well, 86 96 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. I mean, this card, just at the power forward position, is an offensive demigod, and he's going to be amazing, especially alongside Ben Simmons and Scottie Pippen, who bring us some really good defense and really good height and wingspan. And then to run off the best starting lineup for the 1 million MT squad builder is going to be Pink Diamond D-Rob. I think he's such a good center, especially for his price tag being around that 50,000 MT mark. He is definitely going to bring the cost of the team down a lot compared to where like these first four cards are all bids. He's going to be the first buy now card that we've talked about on this squad. He's a 7'1" center with a 7'5" wingspan. And I think if you're not counting KG as a center, this is probably the second best center in my team, right behind Yao Ming. Now you can definitely make an argument for so many other centers in the game, but I honestly feel like D-Rob is the second best center in my team, and for only 50,000 MT, I think that is going to be really good value. So I mean, if you take a look at this starting lineup, I mean, you can make an argument besides D-Rob, this is the best starting lineup in the game. I'm not saying it is, but you could make an argument, like if you're not counting LeBron or Giannis, like you could really make an argument this is up there with one of the best starting lineups in the game. But off the bench, we're going to be going for maybe a little bit more budget cards, but these are not going to be bad cards whatsoever. I mean, at the backup point guard spot, we're going to be going for Galaxy Drew Holiday. He is no, budget card. Like, he is really, really good for his price tag. He's only about 45 to 50,000 MT, and I think he's a top 5 point guard in the game. He's 6'5" with a 6'7" wingspan. I mean, this card on the defensive end is so elite. He's got a 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter, 93 interior defense, also having an 85 block as well. So I mean, the defense this card provides you just like Ben Simmons is going to be super valuable. He's got tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges like Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Menace, Pick Dodger, and Workhorse as well. And then even offensively, he's not a bad offensive card. He's got good speed with 95 speed. Like, he's got a 90 ball handle, 95 speed with ball, Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step, unpluckable. He's got a solid jump shot. I mean, it is a little bit wonky at first. You kind of have to get used to his jump shot. It is a little bit fast, when you first try to use a jump shot, but once you get used to it, I do feel like it's actually a very solid release. So Drew Holiday is going to be our backup point guard, and the next to Drew is going to be Galaxy Terry Dischinger. I think he's a really good shooting guard next to a guy like Drew Holiday. He's going to give us that really good offense we need alongside Drew, because Drew isn't going to be the greatest offensively, so Terry Dischinger probably going to be our main ball handler, but I think they're a really good combo in the backcourt, especially like you can get both these guys for under 100,000 MT, like about 45,000 for Drew Holiday, and then you should be able to pick up a Terry Dischinger for around 55,000, maybe even a little bit lower. His price has been kind of fluctuating since the All-Stars did drop last Friday, but he's a really good shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. I would say he's maybe a top 3 shooting guard, but most likely definitely a top 5 shooting guard, and for only being about 50,000 MT, I think that's going to be really good for the price he does go for. He's just super well-rounded, has a good jump shot, really good dribble sigs, plays defense, as good at going to the basket, has some really good Hall of Fame shooting badges, Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step. Like, all around, I think Terry Dischinger still one of the best shooting guards in my team, especially for his price tag. And then at the backup small forward spot, probably the cheapest card on this lineup and one of the best budget cards in my team, and that's going to be Pink Diamond AK-47. He is going to be such a good defender off the bench. Like, you can still make an argument this is the best defender in my team. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, can also play power forward and small forward as well. But take a look at these defensive stats. He's got a 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 96 perimeter with a 94 interior defense. So honestly, AK could still be considered the best defender in my team, because take a look at how many Hall of Fame defensive badges he has. He's got Hall of Fame Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Interceptor, Menace, Off-Ball Pass, and Post Lockdown as well. So he's not going to be the greatest offensive card, but he can still knock down threes. He's got the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner, so if he needs to, he can create his own shot, but it's really just the offense is really just going to be ran, through Drew Holiday and Terry Dischinger, and maybe even our power forward as well, who is actually going to be maybe even better than Jokic, which is going to be Galaxy Dirk. Like, you can make an argument Dirk could play over Jokic if you wanted to. Really comes down to what you kind of need at your power forward and who you think's better. I like Jokic a little bit more than Dirk, but having Dirk off the bench, especially with a defensive lineup, is going to be really nice to have, because he can give us some really good offense that we definitely need off the bench. He's 7'1" with a 7'3" wingspan. Yes, he's not going to be the greatest defender, but I'm not really worried about the defense when our 1 through 3 is Drew Holiday, Terry Dischinger, and AK. Like, our defense is sorted. We just really need an offensive power forward, and I feel like Dirk Nowitzki is the perfect card to do that. He's got a 98 3 ball, 98 mid-range, tons and tons of good Hall of Fame shooting badges, and then he's also got a really good jump shot, and like, they gave Dirk 85 speed, 85 acceleration, and actually not that bad defensive stats. So it's better than most Dirk cards have probably ever been in my team. Like, Dirk is usually pretty bad, but honestly, this year for his guy like Sopel, he is one of the better power forwards in my team. And then, guys, to round off the best possible 1 million MT squad builder is going to be Pink Diamond Marc Gasol to play that backup center position. I think he's still a very good center, you know, could be argued a top 5 center in my team, and he only goes for about 25 to 30,000 MTs. A really good value card. He's 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan, and just going to be a good kind of anchor to our defense off the bench, and a guy that can stretch the floor with a 93 3 ball, you know, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, quarter specialist, and limitless range as well. So all around, guys, this is going to be the best possible team you guys can build for 1 million MT. Now, let me know in the comment section down below maybe some other suggestions and upgrades you guys would make to this squad, but you got to remember, we only have 1 million MT to spend. So I think for 1 million MT, this is going to be the best possible team you guys can build, and I think it's a very good team you guys can take into unlimited and just whatever game mode you want to and have a lot of success with. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.